Good morning students, welcome back to physics class. The previous class we were discussed about velocity, speed, displacement, distance, etc. Today we are continuing the same chapter, motion in a straight line. So the first we have to discuss about instantaneous speed. So what do you mean by instantaneous speed? The speed of an object at any particular instant of time or at a particular point of its path is called the instantaneous speed of the object. So instantaneous speed. So the instantaneous speed means the speed of object at any particular instant of time or at a particular point of its path is called instantaneous speed of the object. Suppose the distance is delta x. We have to consider only a small portion as a distance, that is delta x. Suppose this one is the distance x. So here we have to consider the small portion. So this one is delta x. Okay. So delta x is the distance. That means suppose an object covers distance x, delta x in a small time interval. So this distance is covered by the taking time delta t around the instant t. Then its average speed is what? Delta x divided by what? Delta t. So its average speed is delta x divided by delta t. So the instantaneous speed v is equal to the limiting value of this average speed. That means limit, you have to put the limit delta tends to 0 to this average speed. That is delta x divided by delta t is the instantaneous speed. So the instantaneous speed is the limiting value of this average speed when the time interval delta t approaches 0. Gives the instantaneous speed at that instant t. Okay, so this is the instantaneous speed. The next one is instantaneous velocity. So what do you mean by instantaneous velocity? So in that case, the velocity of an object at a particular instant of time or at a particular point of its path is called its instantaneous velocity. The same as that of the instantaneous speed. That means here we have to consider delta x. Delta x as a displacement. Then delta is small time interval. So is what is its average velocity? That is delta x divided by delta t is average velocity. So in that case, the instantaneous velocity is what? That is v is equal to limit delta t tends to 0. Delta x divided by delta t is the instantaneous velocity. That is, it is equal to the limiting value of the average velocity of the object in a small time interval taken around that instant. When the time interval approaches 0, we call it as instantaneous velocity. The next one is kinematic formula for uniform motion. So what do you mean by uniform motion? So uniform motion means an object is said to be in uniform motion if it covers equal distance in equal intervals of time. However small these time intervals may be in the same fixed direction. So what do you mean by uniform motion? Uniform motion means if it covers equal distance in equal interval of time. Okay. So here we have to consider an object moving with a uniform velocity. So its velocity is v and it is uniform along the positive x direction. Okay. Suppose it occupies x0, x and x dash the time interval 0, t and t dash. That means x0 at the time, starting time 0. Then at the position x, the time becomes t. Then x dash, the time becomes t dash. Okay. So first you have to find out velocity of the object. Velocity of the object is the time interval 0 to t. The velocity of the object, the time interval 0 to t. So what is velocity? V is equal to what? Displacement. V is equal to displacement divided by time. So here what is displacement? That means object starting from 0 to t. This position becomes x0 to x. x0 changes to x. So its displacement is what? X minus x0. So which is equal to x minus x0 divided by time means what? T minus 0. So from this one you have to find out x. So which is equal to v. So what is x? X minus x0 is equal to what? V into t. So x is equal to what? X0 plus vt. Okay, so this equation gives position of the particle at an instant t. The next we have to consider velocity of the object in the time interval t to t dash. So here the displacement is what? So v is equal to displacement is what? X dash minus x divided by t dash minus t. So from this equation you have to find out x dash. So x dash is equal to x plus v into t dash minus t. Okay. So x dash is equal to x plus v into t minus t. This equation gives position of the object at instant t dash in terms of position x at a time t. Okay. The next one is acceleration. You have already studied in your 9th standard. So what do you mean by acceleration? Acceleration is the rate of change of velocity of an object with a time. Is called acceleration. So it tells us how fast the velocity of an object changes with the time. So acceleration tells how fast the velocity of an object changes with the time. That is acceleration is equal to change in velocity by time, that is v minus u divided by time. This is velocity. And also acceleration is a vector quantity. Acceleration is a what? Which quantity? Vector quantity. That means it has the same direction as that of the velocity. Okay. There is, let's say, unit of acceleration is what? Meter per second square. The SI unit of acceleration is meter per second square. Then tell me what is variable acceleration? Variable acceleration. So what do you mean by variable acceleration? So variable acceleration means the acceleration of an object is said to be variable. Acceleration if its velocity changes by unequal amount in equal intervals of time. So what do you mean by variable acceleration? Variable acceleration means if its velocity changes by unequal amounts in equal intervals of time, we call it as variable acceleration. Okay. Then one more term, average acceleration. Then what do you mean by average acceleration? Average acceleration. So average acceleration means for an object moving with a variable velocity, the average acceleration defined as the ratio of the total change in velocity of the object to the total time interval taken. That is average acceleration AV. So AV is equal to A, average acceleration is equal to what? Change in velocity means V2 minus V1 divided by change in time. That means T2 minus T1 is also written as delta V, change in velocity divided by change in time. This is average acceleration. Okay. Then what about the instantaneous acceleration? So instantaneous. So then tell me what you mean by instantaneous acceleration. The acceleration of an object at a given instant of time or at a given point of its motion is called its instantaneous acceleration. It is equal to the limiting value of the average acceleration of the object in small time interval around that instant when the time interval approaches 0. That is instantaneous acceleration. A is equal to what? Limit delta t tends to 0. Delta v divided by what? Delta t is the instantaneous acceleration, which is also equal to. The next one is positive acceleration and negative acceleration. So what do you mean by positive acceleration? If the velocity of an object increases with the time, the velocity of an object increases with the time. Increases with the time. In this case, the acceleration is positive. Okay, for example, when a bus leaves a bus stop, its acceleration is positive. So in that case, we call it as positive acceleration. So what about negative acceleration or retardation? Negative acceleration also called retardation. So what do you mean by retardation or deacceleration? If the velocity of an object decreases with the time, its acceleration is negative. So in that case we call it as retardation or deacceleration. When a bus slows down on approaching a bus stop, its acceleration is negative. That means when we have to apply the brake, its acceleration is negative. Okay.